Hey guys, this is my 2020 RAV4 and this is just a video on all the mods I've done to the car. So it's just starting up. First is the LED indicator lights. Now from what I know, most of the lights that come with Toyota, they are halogen bulb lights. So what I've done is I've purchased some LED lights from AliExpress, and I believe they are the 7440 21W 21 watts, but and they run off 12 volts. But yeah, this is the pack, and what I've done is I'll show you guys what it looks like. I don't have a comparison video, but what you'll notice is the lights do blink on and off quickly. Not quickly, but in a sense that you know, they're not like a kind of like a gradual increase in light with the normal halogen bulb. But let me just show you when I unlock the car. So you got a quick blink. Let me just lock the car. So I've done that to the front, and I'll show you how easy that one is to install. Go to the back and show you what that looks like. Yeah. So with these lights, some people have noted, you know, you gotta be wary of rapid blinking. That's due to just the way that the car's relay and everything is programmed, so that sorry, just give me a second. Getting the LED installed is pretty simple. There's the location, and all you got to do is just really twist that one, counterclockwise, and then pull out, and then you should be able to pull out the bulb, push it back in, twist it in, and that's how easy the LED lights are installed. So let me pop this hood back down. Alright, next one is I'll do this outside just to make it easier. But a lot of people wouldn't know if you've got like the boot at night time. You don't have that much visibility. Now, unfortunately, because it's daytime, you can't really see too much. But this is the only light that they give you, and that is honestly not enough. So second mod that I've installed on my car is these LED lights that hang about up here, and I'll post a photo of what you can see this looks like at night time. It completely illuminates this area, so you can see a lot better. But the way, so this one in terms of difficulty, I'll try to rate all these ones in the scale of 1 to 10. This one's probably a I'd say it's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But essentially what you have to do is take this trim off, take these two trims off. That gives you access to putting wires down from here to here. But essentially you need to round the cables through this conduit here. And this is probably the hardest part. And the second hardest part is undoing this, running a cable from here down to here. That's probably not too hard, but you do need a cable to get that done easy. But it will take some time to fiddle around, but that's how that one gets done. Let me know if you guys want a video on that, and I can try to do one. But yeah, having these up here, honestly, it's like 1,000 times way better than what you get with this tiny little light here. So I'm going to close this up, and then we'll go into the car itself. The third upgrade is the door ambient lights. Now in my BMW I've got ambient lighting, which makes, you know, nighttime driving much more better. You can see a lot better. in the Toyota you do have some kind of ambient lighting, but it's quite minimal. You've got one in here, you've got one under here, you got the foot light wells, but the problem was with the stock controls over here, these weren't illuminating. This is the next one I'll talk about, but essentially I installed these ones, and that's in another video that you can see on my channel. But essentially this is a carbon fiber look trim that you can pop on, that's got an ambient light right here. So let me just turn on the car. So in the other video you can probably see a bit better. My camera didn't pick it up too well, but this one gives you a bit of light at night time, so you can actually see pretty well. So this one doesn't turn on until you turn on the car. Well, I'll just turn on the car. Yeah. So this goes around the car at the back as well. So it looks quite nice at night time. So difficulty wise, I'd say this one's not too bad. This is probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. Basically the hardest part is just getting the door off, so, and that's not really that difficult. So I might make that a 3 or 4 out of 10. So pretty easy job to get done. It's a plug and play setup, so yeah, highly recommend if you want some more ambient light, you can get that done. Next one is this control. The stock one doesn't have nighttime LED illumination. Let me see if I can turn this on. Yeah, okay, so you can see that now when I come close and I'll block, this does illuminate nighttime. But prior, if you didn't have this one, just imagine this, you couldn't really see anything at nighttime. This is just completely dark. Unless you're completely familiar with it and put your hand in nowhere, if you got to quickly unlock the door or unlock the door, you wouldn't know. You might mispress it. So this kit was about $35 Australian, so not too expensive, and it's this very easy plug and play as well. So you just undo the trim here. I didn't want to make a video on this one because it's quite easy, but you essentially get a trim piece, or anything. You can lift this up, pull this out. This is held into place with 3 screws. I remember, for 2 on the side and 1 at the bottom. And all you have to do is unplug, plug in the harness into the existing connector, plug that in, and up you're running. So very easy. I think this one is worth the money. I know it's probably a standard now on the 2023 and above RAV4s, but for the 2019 to 2022, that wasn't a standard feature as far as I know. So moving on, the next one, which is close by here, is my custom garage button. Now, I've got this. This is not a plug and play kit. This is something I had to kind of order parts with. So I had to order a generic universal garage opener remote. Essentially what I've done is I've wired that up to this button, which you can buy as well. You just have to search up like RAV4 accessory buttons, and then you can choose from a lot. And essentially if you've got any available spots, you can put that here. But essentially if you watch that other video, I'll try to link them all. Once I press this button, I've wired it so that it goes underneath there, comes through here, and just wired it into a garage remote. Now this one is just a universal remote that I've just soldered the USB cable onto the button, so that will simulate the press. So you probably see that the garage is now closed. But yeah, essentially I've just ran that through a USB cable, and I've done it that way so that I can easily unplug it if I need to, and replace the battery. So it's pretty easy. But yeah, if you watch the other video, you can see how I did that. So the next thing would be the dash cam. Now this is not necessarily a mod, but this is something I'm going to throw in there because I think all cars probably would, you know, benefit from having a dash cam. It just kind of really it would save you a lot of headache in the long run if you run into any issues. But this one is a 70mm A200 dash cam, so it records front and back. I've only got it, the front module, but essentially I've got that plugged up there, connected into a USB cable. Normally this one would connect into a cigarette lighter socket, so I've just run the cables around like that. In this case, you could run it through to here with the electric socket here, but because it was USB, I thought, you know what, I'll just get a USB extension cable. What I've done is, once it's gone through down to there, I've just got an extension USB cable, and I've run that under the side trim here, and then from here, to get access to inside from here, you just have to pry this piece open. One here, one there, pops it out. In this case, I've just drilled a hole which I can use to feed through cables, so if I need to ever hide anything in here, I can just put the cable through. And you know, I've got one for the garage remote, and this one's for the dash cam. So if I unplug this, that will go off, so that makes it a lot easier. I don't have to worry about a socket and plug it into USB. So that's that one. The next one is just leather mats, but honestly I won't go too much in this. If you know, do a lot of camping, off-roading or fishing or kind of activities that you're going to just dirty the car with, I'd recommend investing in, if you didn't buy it from the factory, getting some rubber mats, and you know, that's going to save you a lot of cleanup time and keep your car a lot cleaner, because you know, you don't have to worry about cleaning the carpets and waiting, you know, people especially in wet weather dirty up the carpet. So having a good set of rubber mats will go a long way, and it makes things cleaning up a lot easier. You just take them out, rinse them off, or vacuum it, and you're done. Pop them back in, and you know, you have to worry about it drying, because it'll dry pretty quickly. The final and mod that I've done, oh sorry, second last actually, is this tray. This tray for the underneath the aircon unit. Now, what I didn't like about this car was there wasn't really a good spot to place your phone. I mean, you could place it down here, but it was kind of a bit of a fumble to kind of put your stuff there. Things kind of slide around. You put your glasses there. You put keys. You know, I don't really put stuff in here. It just doesn't feel natural to me. Like, I'll forget about it normally. So, I bought this. This was about 15 bucks off AliExpress, and what it is just like a tray that comes with two of these rubber mats that sit inside. But essentially, you can pop your phone into there. You pop, you know, all your accessories and stuff that you know want to be able to sit nicely. So yeah, let me I don't think I've got anything right now to put in there, but let me see. Let me just let me try popping this tray in. No, that might be too big, but yeah, look, you can just pop that in there pretty easily. Stays in spot. It's quite snug. It's got that rubber thing, so it's not going to roll around or anything like that on you. So yeah, it makes things a lot easier to kind of manage in there. So very inexpensive. It fits nice and easy, and gives you a bit more kind of like, you know, storage management space. Sorry, one more thing. This is the phone holder. So it's I've got this in my other car as well, but basically there wasn't a good spot to kind of, you know, hold your phone in this car. So if you search up RAV4 phone holder, and what you want to find is this kind of version where it clamps onto the this plastic unit trim here around the hazard button, and it kind of doesn't damage this trim here, this kind of like what do you call it, leather material. It snaps into place pretty snug, doesn't rattle or anything, and then you just pop your phone onto here, nice and easy, and then you can get your phone, and then you can use your hands free a lot better. But that's that one. Let me just turn this off. The last piece that I want to show you guys, it's a bit hard to show you, but that little box right there, that's the Carplay 5.0. Essentially what that is a it allows you to connect to your head unit if you've got the I'm not too sure about the compatibility, but if you've got the option for Android Auto and what do you call it, Apple CarPlay, this unit plugs into the data port down there, and essentially it makes it a wireless version. So what I've done, I've just turned on my Bluetooth, and right now you can see it's connected to this to the head unit wirelessly. You can see down there, that's the plugged-in unit. So basically you just have to set this up one time. I have not had any issues at all. It's relatively quick. That connected within about 5 seconds or less. So now you're not tethered with your cable to your phone, so you can use Android Auto. But yeah, so now I can actually use Android Auto and actually charge it with a USB cable that's going to charge it more faster than that data port. I'm not too sure if it's going to be the same speeds, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be limited to USB 2 speeds or something. But also connecting it wirelessly gives you better quality and better data for Android Auto, because it's transmitting data through Wi-Fi as opposed to Bluetooth. I mean through your USB port. So yeah, that's all the mods that I've got planned for now. In the future I might think of putting the ambient strip on that one, but I don't know if I will, because I just don't want it to be a distracting light at night time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and what your favorite mods are, and let me know if you want to see me install anything else. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and comment down below, and yeah, subscribe. Thanks.